KO, man. Come on. You want to go?
Yeah, let's do it. What is this?
We'll get to that. Oh. Welcome to another episode of
Nerd Out.
I'm Randy. This is Brian. It's been a while. We got a lot, and you're asking what that is off the bat. That's the new Trizer diaclone.
It looks just like the die battles, like the first one. That's what it was when I first saw it. Yeah, it's way smaller
I love
too.
It.
Yeah,
I love
sweet.
it. It's old news now.
Yeah.
But we haven't talked about it in a while,
Yeah.
and it brought me back around to diaclone. And then, you know how it usually works with diaclone is I skip out on all those little mechs. And then a new bigger one comes out, and then I go back and I buy all the smaller ones.
Yeah.
And that's what I did. Not my favorite. It's not my favorite, but it might be my second or third favorite.
'Cause this isn't that small. This is like a perfect size.
Good, perfect size.
Yeah.
About $100. I mean, in the market,
it's more swallowable. You know what?
Yeah,
I would
okay.
rather pay $100 for this than like $250 for the die battles.
I agree.
Like,
I agree.
that's sweet.
And I like how it's it's such a classic looking robot, and it's cool. It's got a female pilot with it too, which is a first for diaclone.
It's got clean lines on it.
It's got the classic heroic Japanese colors. Is that what you call that? That blue, red, and that
red, white,
orangey
and
yellow.
blue. Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. So I got that, and we didn't talk about it. And just a heads up, we're gonna talk about Mandalorian in just a few minutes.
I thought that's what we're.
Oh, we are, but you know, just taking a quick sidestep.
Yeah, this is sweet. I
don't know. Should we just go into Mandalorian, or you want to talk a little toys?
I'm looking at toys right now.
All right, cool.
Let's do some toys.
Yeah. Also,
that's sweet.
I got a guy at the shop picked up Clown Baby picked up this new Luke Jedi. It's a Walmart exclusive. It's from that like Force series. I really like it, man. Did you see it?
I mean, I was looking at it. Is this
going
to be an animated series?
No, it's just a new scale and style. And I'm generally not attracted to like super anime looking, but I love the scale. It's like a good 5-inch scale. That robe is removable.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
I had to get 2 of them.
All right.
I might even get 3 of them. This has
big
been.
Eyes.
This is the big
eyes. That's anime.
But I like them. I think they're really fun too. They've just the right amount of articulation, and they're priced under $10. Honestly, they're a home run. I love them.
Yeah, that's really sweet, man.
I actually meant to get the Vader, and I'll get a few of them. Like they're fun. They're fun enough to get. Other than that, Star Wars Black has been on top of their game. I got the Obi-Wan Walgreens exclusive a while ago. Great. Luke's ceremonial.
Sorry, I saw.
Yeah, you're breaking everything. That's a great Obi-Wan. Like that. That's great.
Does he come with a helmet?
No. Is he supposed to come with a helmet?
I don't know, but that's still really cool.
It is great. The Hasbro is really the Hasbro.
The Hasbro.
The Hasbro. They've really brought things up a bit. Oh, you know what I forgot to bring that I got?
This like cloak is so much better than like the Vader.
I like how it goes in.
They haven't got the Vader. Like this material's new and it's perfect.
It could be a little thicker. That's my only complaint.
It hangs right.
I think it hangs well.
That's sweet.
It hangs well. You know what I did forget to bring that I really wanted to show you and talk about is I got the SH Figuarts Boba Fett.
Yeah.
It's kind of. I know. I can't even talk about it because you're not here. I think it's cool in its own right, but it's really soft sculpt, and the paint is really kind of like just like a drawing. I don't know how to explain it. I really
seem flat.
Yes. I really regret not bringing it because I really wanted to show you, but like I took pictures of it with the Mayfax, which I think the Mayfax is the best.
And
it still is. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah. The Mayfax is really great, but it's like it doesn't really fit scale wise with anything. The Mayfax, it's sort of just like a standalone Boba Fett.
Wait till they come out with the new Boba Fett because this is pretty perfect.
I love it,
especially after watching the show.
Yeah, I saw the pictures of the SH Figuarts Mando, and I think I like this one better.
Yeah, but they're nailing it.
They are nailing it. I mean, it's just, don't get me wrong, Bandai is still king, but I think for the value, I would rather pay $20 for Star Wars Black than about $55 to $60 if you're getting a good deal for Figuarts. And then before we jump into Mando, I did actually pick up this cell animated Optimus. Did you see this thing?
Yeah, I did. That's really cool.
I gotta be honest with you, I really like it. And
do you like it more than the original?
No, because it's not my thing. As far as like it's a novelty, but I think it's great, and I think it's worth. Like I wouldn't buy a whole series of these, but I'm definitely happy to have the Optimus. I think I stop at Optimus, but I could see Hasbro making a whole line of these. It's just like, it's a cool novelty. I highly recommend picking up one of them. It is really well done. I just, what's that?
This articulation here, that's insane.
Yeah, the figure's great, man.
Wow. And it makes it just look, the mold look sharper too, because, wow.
That mold's great. I guess we might as well just have to jump into Mando.
It's hard not to, because I can't stop thinking about it.
I'm with
How
you.
many views are you in?
I have watched each episode 3 times.
Yeah.
And I have no problem watching them again.
Me neither. It's like I thought the first episode was okay. I thought the second episode pretty good, and I thought the third episode was the best modern Star Wars I've seen.
Wow.
And yeah, man, like where to start? But I don't know.
I'll start here.
Go say something.
All right, so this is going to be full of spoilers, by the way.
Oh,
so
yeah,
if you haven't watched Mandalorian yet, I would probably tune us out from this point on. There are probably a lot of spoilers. There's a lot of things to be discussed with Mandalorian because they put so many little details in it, and they all seem to be smooth. My first comment I want to say about it is, every episode that I watched, I wasn't second-guessing myself and trying to figure out whether I liked it or not. And I did that with all the other episodes. This is the only one that I immediately...
The third one, you mean?
No. All the Mandalorians.
Yeah. Oh, you're talking about the other Star Wars movies.
Yeah, the other Star. Okay, so when I
you
watched,
had to work a little bit to like.
Yes, like
you had to earn it.
Like absolutely.
Yeah.
Like when I was watching
none of that here.
any of the prequels, when I was watching Last Jedi, even Force Awakens, there were times when I had to like check myself and be like, do I like this or do I not?
Yep.
But with Mandalorian, I liked it all, and I knew it from the beginning. Like I was just watching it with a smile on my face.
They served it up on a silver platter. Like they nailed everything that's good about Star Wars in a television show with a dude that doesn't show his freaking face.
It's great.
Like it's like it sort of is frustrating when you go back to the movies. It's like, you guys, come on. Is it really that hard to do this? And maybe it is.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it is. But they certainly make it look easy.
They do make it look easy,
but,
not only visually, but like story-wise. It's just
that's
so...
what I mean.
Yeah,
I don't care visually. I mean, I do. But just the storytelling is so good. They throw in 30 seconds of seeing him mess up and then adapting and overcoming. And you so need that to feel for the guy.
And,
you know?
And the pacing is good. Like, they take the time. Like, I'm jumping way ahead. But when Mando thinks about whether he's going to leave Baby Yoda, which Baby Yoda... With
the gear shift, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like...
It's a nice, slow scene. And you could tell that it's not just like,
Got me.
Yeah. It's
got me.
You felt it.
Yep.
And the guy's wearing a mask, and you felt it.
Yeah, you feel for him. And it's like, I wonder how much effort they had to put in to, like, dude, nudge a quarter of an inch. Nudge. Because there's so many times where just the slightest move...
I agree.
...of his helmet is how they emote. And it's how he communicates. He doesn't talk that much. It is a dude cocking his head, but there's more emotion in that guy cocking his head...
Than Anakin Skywalker having a love scene with
there's more
Padme.
emotion in the third episode of Mandalorian than every Star Wars movie that came out after 2000. Yeah, after 83. Thank you. After Return of the Jedi, like you haven't felt anything like that since 83.
So
like,
I
nothing.
wonder, and going to the visual, I agree with you.
And the
going
visual
with the
is
visuals,
incredible.
like if you saw that on a big screen, would it not look as impressive? I have a fairly decent sized television, but everything,
I think it would look as good.
It looks so good. Well, and the question is we'll get to a lot of like Rise of Skywalker talk, but like or Last Jedi, for example. Like I don't think Last Jedi looked as
looks like a cartoon to me.
Yeah,
like the aliens look animated, whereas like what's the Ugnaughts name? Nick Nolte?
I don't know his name, but he was awesome.
I think that's a guy in prosthetics. If I'm not,
I think it is.
But,
I think it's a little person, I would imagine. I think.
Yep, and it's just like because you can tell because there isn't all this useless movement on his face, where his eyes it looks like a dude wearing a prosthetic or a puppet, and I would take that any day over some animated thing that might move all weird and move in that, but it looks like it's just painted over film.
I agree with you, but then to just like argue that or to defend the use of CGI, let's talk about Baby Yoda.
Yeah, I know that's perfect
truly,
too.
Baby Yoda is, and his name isn't Baby Yoda. We all know.
No, that's the official thing because no one knows what to call it. That's awesome.
He is genuinely adorable.
If there's not a toy of that soon.
Yeah, they got to get them out. For the holidays.
They got to get that out for the holidays. I mean, someone must lose their job. They'll make so much money.
Whatever Baby Yoda comes out first, I'm ordering at the shop.
Yeah.
I mean, there's just no way around it.
There is no little kid or
adult
that wouldn't want that.
Honestly, if Funko Pop can hurry up, because that seems to be a good fit or something like that, if Funko Pop can race out and get a Baby Yoda, I'm telling you, it's a home run season for them.
Will you watch it with your kids?
I do watch it with my kids.
See, and that, think about that. That's a feat in itself. It's probably the most violent Star Wars. Right. But they do it right.
I like the incineration of people.
It's not gratuitous. Well, maybe it is. It's like, it has a point. It's not like going to scare kids.
No. And I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Go ahead.
But when he throws like Jawas from the crawler,
they disappear.
It just doesn't look scary. It looks It's Star Wars death.
And he's justified in doing it. He's trying to get his stuff back.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't know. And I love that, like, you actually see the guy grow. In just
100% in 3 episodes.
You see him grow. You see him get better. You see him make a mistake, and you see him fix
Learn from his mistake.
Yeah, and it resolves in an episode. It's not a cliffhanger. It's like they're smart about it.
It's not a cliffhanger, but everything carries on to the next.
Yeah,
in not a way where you get upset.
It's fun.
It happens in a way where all you do is want more. Like, I want more every time I see an episode. And I feel satisfied. There are a few criticisms that I do have that I'm going to throw in, but I want to continue on the love before we get in that. I think, as far as, do you want him to keep his helmet on at all times?
Yes.
Me too.
Now, but maybe he can take it off and people see it, but we don't. I don't want to see his face. But maybe other people, maybe if he does it off screen or something. I mean, how's he eat? Like I don't want to see it, but like.
Do you think he's got like tubes or something?
He has to take it off.
Well, he's eventually going to have some sort of. I'm going to guess he's going to have some sort of romantic interest at some point anyway, right?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I hope not. Is it going to ruin the show if he takes off his helmet eventually? Like, if he keeps his helmet on for the first 6 or 8 episodes, is that considered a reasonable amount of time?
I don't know. I mean,
hey, if that guy's good at acting...
Judge Dredd never took his helmet off.
That's true, but that's true. That's a good point.
He's sort of like Judge Dredd. A little bit.
Yeah, I agree. Also, one thing that's just so spectacularly Star Wars, and it's something that I'm not so sure that the prequels really captured in a natural way, is making catchphrases for people that really stick.
Yes, that's huge.
T-shirts of "I have spoken."
Yep.
This is the way. Like, these are such simple little phrases that.
Yeah.
I mean, they're going to be forever in the Star Wars, world, and people are going to forever. It's
just weird shit that doesn't make sense. Like the alien, the spy alien playing the flute and the spear.
Yeah.
Like,
it works.
How does that work? Like, that's the most ridiculous thing. But it works.
It's
Star Wars. It's awesome. That's how it works.
Well, I think it goes back to the original concept of Star Wars of they make their own rules. And for some reason, in this one, it just really works. It's like, I don't know, there's except for 1 or 2 things, everything worked without me, again, overthinking it and being like, you know what, this is cheesy, or this doesn't work, or this seems manufactured. It's pure escapism.
Yeah, it felt completely natural, organic, and straight to the point.
I agree.
Like, straight, no BS in this show. Just get to it, let's go. Put you right in the middle of it, and like...
So is this on Tatooine?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
I don't think so.
And I guess the answer...
I wonder why they don't tell you. I wonder if that's why do they not tell you? They never make mention of the names of the planet.
Of the planet, you're right. Well, the Jawas have red eyes, and they're considered off-world Jawas.
Yeah.
So what does that mean, off-world? Like, do you
know?
Off
Tatooine, I would guess, because they had yellow in Star Wars.
Right, right. And it's weird because, I'll be honest with you, that detail bothered me a little bit. But then the more I thought about it, I was like, why does it bother me that they have different colored eyes on a different planet?
It would make sense.
Yeah.
Like the Fremen had blue eyes from the spice. Maybe they had, like,
yellow
eyes
from
Tatooine
maybe it could be it could be something as simple as eating the food, which, by the way, the salacious crumbs.
Oh my God, that was so mean.
That was mean. I think my kids were a little like, oh, poor salacious crumbs.
Yeah, I thought it was funny.
But it was funny.
But that egg scene was gross.
Yeah.
Like, I don't eat eggs, but, like, oh my God, that was disgusting.
Yeah.
Like, I loved it, but I was like, oof.
And that was another thing is like I thought the Mudhorn looked really good.
Yeah.
And when I think of like again, I'm not trying to like I'm just comparing, but like when I think of like a creature, one of the creatures on the arena battle in episode 2, and granted this is a good 20 years later and technology's gotten better, but that Mudhorn not only looked more real, but it felt like a real creature. I know, but that's my point. Is like it felt,
it?
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. I have to imagine, but it felt real. It felt natural.
Yeah.
And I think that's one thing that the show is really capturing is that it feels natural.
Yeah, the landscapes all look good, and everything looks photorealistic. And
I didn't like his ship at first, though.
Me neither, but it got cool.
Yeah.
When it showed him rebuild it, now I'm into it. I don't care what it like.
It looked like something from Firefly, and it just didn't. It didn't catch me. But like now that we're on episode 3, it feels like the ship is almost a character now.
Yeah.
So now
I want a toy of it. I want a toy of it,
God.
and it seems like they fleshed it out well enough that it could exist in 3 dimensions. You know, I think it actually the interior matches the outside as far as like you could make a toy with an interior that's just like in the.
It made it scaled too.
Yeah, and it would work. The scale, I think.
If they put the toilet in the basement,
it would be awesome.
And then the carbonite chambers.
Carbon freezing. I mean, that would be a sweet feature. And it's like my favorite. One of my other favorite things about it is the montages. Like as cheesy as that sounds,
right?
Like when it had almost the Rocky music showing them to like ride the brood. What's the name of what were they called?
Oh, I don't remember what those are called, but those are great. The Nick Nolte creatures.
Yeah, like him learning to ride that was awesome. Them fixing the ship was like you never see that in Star like putting the ship back together and like I loved that.
I agree. I would rather
so
watch
realistic.
Absolutely.
No, so real, not realistic.
Yeah, no, it feels like you're living in this world. Mm-hmm. You know, I do want to get on my biggest complaint to the whole series, and we're gonna probably disagree. Ooh. Is I very much enjoyed in 3rd episode the Mandalorian battle.
Yeah,
I really love. And by the way, I love the Mandalorian stuff, and I got some questions on that. The only part that I did find cheesy, and that sort of made me like squint a little bit, was when the heavy armor Mandalorian flew by his ship and gave him like the salute. Like I thought that was a little corny.
Yeah, maybe it didn't really seem his way to do that.
Right.
It's like
it was a little bit of a corny moment.
Yeah, it was a little overkill.
Yeah,
but if that's the worst thing you can complain about, okay, whatever.
Absolutely.
It's like, do you think that those guys are going to be in it more?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, now they have to find a new planet.
Yeah.
And I think that's awesome. And
in the mythology, just the mythology, man, that's awesome.
I know.
Like that's like one thing that it's like okay, they talked about the Force, the Jedi, in like the George Lucas films, and that's sort of what made it awesome, or it helped make it awesome. Now they're introducing all this Mandalorian mythology, and it's like people are gonna get into it. There's gonna be books about it. There's gonna be people quoting Mandalorian, you know. And
that's a good point.
Sweet.
That's a good point.
It's like they've created a whole new nerddom of stuff to obsess about. And
we had the Jedi, we had the Sith, and now we have the Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Like, maybe we'll have the Knights of Ren as well after Rise of Skywalker.
I was so excited to see him on that new trailer. Like, just, like, finally.
Who?
The Knights of Ren.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
It's one shot. Like, those trailers are pissing me off.
Are they? Why is that?
Because it's like, you know what? A second. It's like 30 seconds.
I think that's good, though. In the long run, I think it's good.
Give me a minute. Just show. I don't even need to see more things. Just hang on it for a second or two. Let me get a good glimpse of it. It's like, by the time you see what you're seeing, it's gone, and it's like, I don't like that, man. It feels like Michael Bay.
I agree with you, but I'm okay with that with the trailer as long as they hang on things in the movie. And that's, again, going back to Mandalorian, why it's so good is they hang on so much. But I have to say that the most recent TV spots for Rise of Skywalker, they look pretty epic. They really do. It's just that I don't know how much I care anymore. I know.
I'm scared. It's not. You know what? I'm with you. I don't care.
I don't care. Yeah,
like, dude. I got Mandalorian.
I have Mandalorian. And
that's the best thing.
It's the best thing that has happened to Star Wars. It makes it for me okay to not like everything in Star. I was okay with it anyway. Like I was okay with not being on board in everything in Star Wars. Like, I was okay that I didn't connect with Last Jedi. I was okay that I didn't connect with Episode 2 that much.
I wasn't. It was a bummer to me. I was really bummed because I loved it, but now there's enough that, like, I still have something I can connect to. And, like, you know what? If the theatrical stuff isn't for me, I'm okay with it. I'll take TV any day.
Me too.
Like,
Me
I
too.
like being at home. You know?
Yeah, no, me too. I like the excitement of. I'll be honest with you. Like every morning before, like it comes on Friday, pretty much. I take the kids to school, and I have like 2 hours before I got to come to the shop, and I put it in, and the house is quiet, and it's been very enjoyable. Like it's been the pure definition of escapism for me.
Yeah.
And I think that's what Star Wars always is. And you know what? After we watch it, how exciting is it to talk about it? You know what I mean?
And it gives you a lot to talk about. I was scared when it, 37 minutes? Are you kidding me? But it works.
Yeah, me too. It does work.
It works. They pack so much into those shows, and it's
without packing too much.
Without packing too much, it's like they got the balance of what. Perfect. It's perfect.
That is another thing that frightens me about Rise of Skywalker, and I do want to say, I know that you and I are going to disagree on this, but I hate all the fear mongering of Rise of Skywalker. Well, I know that it's all clickbait.
Yeah.
I don't like the clickbait sites. I think all they're doing, take it off. All they're doing
One more.
Yeah, go. Ooh, that one had some smoke. All they're doing is it's clickbait. It's like creating fear. Like, Rise of Skywalker might not be good, but none of these guys have any true information to base anything on. It's all speculative.
That. You don't know that.
But I don't not know it.
That's the whole thing.
So I'm gonna name call. Like, so what makes Mike Zero know more than me? And I have nothing against him.
I'd say research. If anything,
but what kind of
what
research?
he does. He probably prods every. I don't know his sources. I don't know.
Right.
But all I do know is that everything, like I was watching him before episode 8. He was right. Like at least 70% right. So it's like he just gives a shit more. I mean,
is it, or is he peddling fear? Like, I just think
both.
I think these guys are peddling fear because if you look at the headlines, is they're like, what is ultimately wrong with Rise of Skywalker? Everyone is a negative headline.
Yeah, but Zero isn't. He's 50-50. He'll say as much cool stuff as he does bad.
And I didn't mean to. I don't know the guy. I've only watched a little bit. I don't mean to like.
No, it's fine.
I have nothing against him.
But the guy's putting out 5 videos a day.
Right.
Consistent. It's like thousands and thousands and thousands. And half of them are bullshit.
Yeah, it's
half of them don't tell you anything. It's like, oh, it could be great. It could be terrible. But then some of them, I don't know. I go down the wormhole and I watch like Doom, anything I can see. I'll just watch it, and I don't know what's real, what's not. I don't know. You know what?
I just don't know if it's beneficial to watch that anymore. Like again,
it's lowered my expectations, so I think it's beneficial. You know?
Okay.
I mean, because
but does it also give you negative views towards things that you might not have already had? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so, because I mean, my view on it was pretty negative. I don't think it could have gotten much worse. If anything, it's helped.
Okay.
Like, it had more like.
Well, I think Mandalorian can do a lot for Rise of Skywalker because I've talked to some people at the shop and stuff about theories.
Yeah.
And I had a great conversation with a guy who was talking about how Mandalorian takes place after episode 3.
Yeah.
So
after episode. After
episode 6. I'm sorry,
yeah.
after Return of the Jedi. So, like, the thought is that they are mining Baby Yoda's midichlorians to somehow bring the Emperor back to life. So, if that actually is the case, that could be an incredible build-up for Rise of Skywalker.
That could be, but you know, I don't know if what I heard is true. But
do I want to hear it?
I don't know.
Okay.
Do you? It's a rumor. I don't know if it's true. It's a rumor.
I'll throw it out there.
He never died.
Okay, I mean that could work too,
but I don't like that. That sucks.
But what does that mean?
I don't like Palpatine even being back.
What is?
Like
you don't?
I hate it.
But
what a way to undo. Like you're like I think it's cool and I'm excited to see. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see it. But what better way to take a dump on Return of the Jedi than like bring a like if he bringing him back is one thing, but if he never died. What the hell was that all about?
Well, there's a good answer for that because this is supposed to be a 9-film trilogy, so it started with the Emperor. But I know, but it is now.
Yeah.
And I think that's a better way to tie it up. You know, the Emperor. The story starts with the Emperor as much as it starts with the Skywalkers. So it should end with the Emperor. I think
the Skywalkers.
Mm-hmm.
See, but I don't know. I mean, the only Skywalker that's gonna, like, I don't know, man. Like, then why would you kill off Sky? I don't know.
You know what? I really don't know either.
Like I said, I can't undo the episode 8 took me to a place I don't give a shit.
It did take you to a place.
That was the end for me. I'm like, okay, end.
The thing is what if episode, again, I'm not defending, I didn't really like episode 8, but like, what if it is setting up something bigger and better than what you expect? Like, it's like, it's hard because
I don't think that it was set up intentionally. I think it was like, you know,
I don't either. But what if it is?
Throw it at the wall.
What if it actually? What if episodes 8, complicated and in unenjoyable aspects, are something that will create a better trilogy?
Then I think if you feel like that after episode 9, J.J. Abrams is the biggest genius to ever live.
Yeah.
Because I don't think that was. I think Rian Johnson just made a movie and disregarded the one before. And for better, for worse.
I do too. But I have read some stuff that like they did have some sort of plan. Like apparently Colin Trevorrow, is that his name?
Yeah.
I guess he gets writing credits in Rise of Skywalker because they did use some of his. And I do understand that like JJ did have some sort of like ultimate ending
idea. Yeah. I mean, he had to. If he couldn't have just written that part, and I have no idea where I'm going to go after it.
I mean, but
I just don't think he gave a shit at the time. He was like, "Hey, you guys will figure it out." You're like, "Oh," or maybe he's like, "You'll come up with something better than that." You know, I mean, I think that was the attitude. I don't think he took his master plan that serious.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, the truth is, like, episode 8 was like, it feels intentionally bad. I think like it just feels like intentionally taking a dump on 7. And I really loved 7. I loved The Force Awakens.
So I like 7 too.
But everything they built up, it just veered away from. And it's like, okay, like it just feels so like he didn't respect J.J. Abrams, you know. And I have no problem veering off from the originals and doing something new and different. But it's just like it just.
I totally see your point of view, but like the more and more I think about it, and like Force Awakens, like there wasn't really any original storytelling there.
Nope.
So it's like,
that's why I give it credit.
But
JJ took a hit to his ego to bring that world back and get fans involved and put it in a place where you could go with where you can do things.
I think JJ said himself that he was sort of scared to like create new stories and stuff. So like, look, again, I defend Last Jedi for one reason only, is that, and that's because I do think that Rian Johnson tried to create something different, and I don't think different's always good, but I do respect that. I really do. It's just that like I think it's a chore to watch.
I respect it when there's not a part 8 after your film. Like part 8 is not the part to like reinvent the wheel.
Actually, it is, isn't
it? I think it's a way. No, I think it's a way. Okay, find a creative way of doing the same thing. But I mean, there are certain aspects that make a Star Wars movie, and he didn't. It wasn't there. It just didn't feel like it was there. It wasn't fun. It was
not fun.
There was no love in it.
There might be a payoff on it. All I'm saying, on my point of view, is that I'm willing to wait. I'm waiting for a payoff.
Me too. I'm excited for 9.
Yeah.
I'm excited for it. I just have the question is, are you going to see that movie and always think, it could have been so much better if 8 was better?
Well, look, the bottom line
is... Or are you going to look at it and be like, holy shit, I'm a dumb shit?
Yeah, that's... I'm hoping that happens.
Possible?
I'm hoping so, because I'm going to be honest with you, even though I don't like The Last Jedi, I did not enjoy the movie. I dislike the haters even more than I mean, I'm not a liker of the movie, but I hate people who are violently bashing it. Like, just wait till after Rise of Skywalker to and you are one of those. And
I will admit, if I'm wrong,
that's great.
If I'm wrong, I'll admit it. I'll do something crazy on film.
And I didn't like Last Jedi, but with that said, like I'm willing to be patient and see what happens. But it's a tough one. Mandalorian, though, has truly brought me back into Star Wars.
Me too.
And I know it's not an original. I know everybody's on this Mandalorian kick, but there's a reason why. It's good. It's so entertaining.
It's entertaining. It's simple.
Star Wars,
it's sparse, maybe. It's like there's not spaceships everywhere.
No, I agree.
Busy, Photoshop.
I agree.
Like it's
dirty. There's a lot of characters with a lot of gray areas that but they don't feel forced. Like they feel like legitimately like, hey, there's a gray area there. Like it's not so cut and dry.
I'm so excited to see Giancarlo.
Who's
Esposito.
Giancarlo?
He was Gus in he's the main bad guy, I think, and he was the
isn't
Gus in Breaking Bad. He's a
I thought Werner Herzog is going to be the main bad guy.
I don't think so.
Really?
I think Gus because like have you seen the pictures of him?
No,
He's got the shitty little dictator mustache.
Oh yeah,
and he's dressed like in the AT-AT armor.
Really?
Yeah, I think he's going to be a piece of shit. He just looks like you're going to hate him.
You know what makes me know?
Actor.
I want every Mandalorian action figure, and that's how I know I really like something. I ordered the heavy armor one.
Yeah,
I'll have that
sweet.
Friday. That's the thing. It's like every single character. I want action figures. Like I want to build a Mandalorian world, and that's more than I can say for anything Star Wars in the last since Return of the Jedi.
It makes you want to play. It does. It's like I want to fly around the Razor Crest, and I want to go like pick up shady guys and get their bounties and like.
You want to pick up shady guys?
No, I mean like cover like bad guys. I want carbon freeze them.
I want to set up all my spaceships on the floor.
Yep.
My sandcrawler.
Yep.
What is the name of Mando's ship? Do you know?
I don't know if they've said it.
I don't know if they have either. By the way, they did reveal.
What is his signet gonna be?
Okay,
what
so
is that
that's a big thing with me is the signet. It's like, what was Boba Fett's signet?
I don't think he ever got one.
I don't either.
I don't think it was like.
Does this show wash away Boba Fett?
You mean like make him look less? Oh
yeah.
God, yeah.
Yeah.
Like I just don't believe Mando would get taken out that quickly. I mean, I'm sure Luke Jedi Knight could take him out.
Luke Jedi Knight take everybody.
But it wouldn't be. It would look a lot better than just like that.
God, the battles are so good.
Yeah.
They are so good.
Yeah.
Like I mean, every single the IG-88
guy
battle. I think Boba Fett's going to appear on the show, and I think that they're going to do some redemptive
You think
stuff.
he's alive?
Yeah, I do.
I do too. I don't know if they will show it.
I absolutely think they're going to have a Boba Fett arc.
Yeah. What is the point of that armor if you can't get it? He had a jetpack too. He could easily get out of that.
Absolutely.
Easy.
And he just got swallowed whole. He didn't get chewed up. He's like corn. He could just shit out there.
And now the whole thing is too, if you look really close in all those like smelting scenes, there's a Mandalorian that looks like almost configured.
There is. I noticed that too, and I love the metal. I don't like his new armor that much. I hope he goes back.
Me neither.
Now, I'm hoping he goes back to his old armor, and I think it's really easy to give him justification because he seems like a certain honorable person who would not take that metal if he.
He's gonna give it to foundlings or something.
Yes, the foundlings.
Yep.
Are the foundlings the new younglings? No.
I think it's another name for orphan.
Yeah, I think it's a Star Wars name for orphan.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing is this show gives all sorts of new language to Star Wars that doesn't feel metachlorian. And actually, the thing is they're gonna make metachlorians cool.
Yeah, they're gonna make metachlorian cool.
Can you believe that? They could even make Jar Jar cool in the show. I think they could bring Jar Jar in and make him cool.
Now, here's a question.
Sure.
Is this little guy? Is he a direct clone of Yoda?
So I think a lot of people think it's Yoda and Youdings. Wait, what was the female Yoda?
I have no. Oh, they think it's their baby.
Their baby.
Oh, come on.
Which timeline? It's fine, but it makes a really small universe. But it would make sense.
I think they're trying to clone him to bring I think to bring the Emperor back or something like that.
They're mining his metachlorians.
But that scientist is going to be a good guy.
You think
he's
so?
Oh God, yeah. I think
you're right. At first, I thought he was. Super slimy, but I watched episode 3 for the third time.
Yeah, me too. And don't hurt him, don't hurt him.
And I was like,
saying, don't hurt me.
Yeah,
the first time
I noticed.
Saw it.
Yeah, me too. And I noticed that there was some sincerity in him, and I do think he's gonna become good.
Especially when you watch the first episode, and he comes running out. And he's like, "Oh, forgive me."
Yeah. I like his. He's got the aviator glasses.
Yeah,
on.
those are sweet.
Yeah, he kind of looks like me in the summertime.
Yeah, with a Camino.
Yeah. And that's right. He's got the Camino patch.
Yeah.
Details. This is a very detail-oriented show. Like you see a lot of little Star Wars details, but they don't feel forced. They don't feel like, oh, let's throw in a signet here or something.
Yeah.
It feels natural.
What is the signet gonna be?
It's not gonna be a mudhorn.
It's not gonna be a
I don't
mudhorn.
know. I love the whistling birds. Oh man,
Yep.
I love everything
The
about the
whistling
show.
bird. I want whistling bird.
I do too. Man, they should make what do you call it? The armor that has
I am
shooting
so
whistling
excited
birds.
for the Black Series Boba Fett helmet. I'm gonna buy 2 of them.
Oh, they're making one? Is
Yeah.
it Boba Fett or Mandalorian?
Boba Fett, but you best believe there's gonna be a lot of people ripping that in, like customizing it.
Yeah, I mean, I think people are in love with Mandalorian. I definitely am. Like, I gotta be honest, I'm completely on board. I would say Mandalorian is in my top 5 all-time Star Wars characters already.
Me too,
which is
insane,
insane
because there's 90 minutes of it on TV. But yeah, he wins.
He wins.
But do you believe it's the actual rejected Boba Fett idea? Because they were gonna do a Boba Fett movie or a show, and then they canceled it. I wonder if this is
Well, I think you have a good point because it could easily have been Boba Fett, but at this point at least. But I like the fact that it's a new guy.
Yeah,
I really
me too.
do. It's not no disrespect, but I like Boba Fett, but episode 1 and 2 or whatever episode, it felt like they forced Boba Fett into it because people thought he looked cool.
Yeah.
And this feels like they're giving more
He's not just a
legitimacy.
gimmick. Yeah, he's not a gimmick.
Right.
He's yeah.
I mean, there's so man, I'm loving it.
Yeah, and it's I could never see Boba Fett imagine him moving around, being cool. He just looked clunky, his helmet's about to fall off at any time. His backpack. And
See, I kind of like that.
I do too.
Yeah.
But I could never imagine Boba Fett doing what the Mandalorian did, and fighting in a fist. It just never.
Yeah, but
it
we
was
never
real
got an
stoic.
opportunity to see that.
Yeah,
though.
exactly.
So, yeah, so I mean, we don't know. Perhaps
His armor was way too clunky and big. The Mandalorian, it's just it all fits
the
right.
Mandalorian's a bigger dude though than Boba Fett was.
Yeah, I
a
think so.
5'8"
Yeah, he's a
guy.
little
Yeah,
guy. His
Jeremy,
helmet
Jeremy
was-
Bullock. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Look, either way. Again, my only criticism. So I love the music. I love that.
Yeah, me too. I didn't like it at first.
You didn't?
But once I saw the second episode, you could.
Yeah.
You knew that. This is about to happen because this music is.
It's like episodes of old kung fu, you know, and I've heard this. This is not an original thought either. I'll credit, but Lone Wolf and Cub, it's like that.
What's
comic.
that?
It's a comic book, Lone Wolf and Cub.
Never read it.
Wow, check it out. It's
Okay.
a classic. Yeah, you'll.
Lone Wolf and Cub.
Yeah, I think it was it Frank Miller?
How old is it?
80s. I
Okay,
can't
I'll
believe you
get
never
it.
heard of
Yeah,
it.
check it out.
Okay, yeah. So
Yeah,
it's
cool.
similar. So ultimately, it is absolutely worth my subscription to Disney. The only other thing I really watch on the Disney is the Jeff Goldblum show, and it doesn't matter whether it's good or not. It's Jeff Goldblum, and I love Jeff Goldblum wholeheartedly. Next week's going to be a pretty intense week. Tuesday, I'm getting the Masterpiece Black Arachnia.
Woo!
And you can bitch, but I'm also
wanna bitch.
Tuesday, I'm getting my Die Ruger.
Can we bitch? Can I
Yeah,
bitch? About
bitch.
a
Try
certain-
to, yeah. Oh, yeah, bitch. And then I want to bitch about one more thing, and then I got to open the shop. Go for it.
All right, so I have my Die Ruger coming too. It'll be here Tuesday, not this Tuesday. Next Tuesday. Entertainment Earth took the liberty of, taking a good 2 weeks to get it. From the time they charged my account, it'll be 2 weeks. By the time I get it, they're actually shipping it ground from California.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like to talk bad about companies, but I've
No,
not
but everybody hates
I've
them.
not had a good experience with them.
Yeah, but no one has.
I will wait to open my Die Ruger for you. If
You
you
do
want.
not have to
You
do
sure?
that. Oh my god,
'Cause-
no! Just I'll come over when you open
Okay,
it.
all right, but it's
Yeah.
gonna be a big week. The heavy armor,
Yeah.
the Black Arachnia. I'm super excited about. I'm super excited about the Die Ruger, and then there was. And I do want to talk about one more thing, and I'll try to keep it brief, and then I got to open up the shop. And by the way, thank you all for coming to the shop. I'm gonna shamelessly promote my shop. I need people to come in the doors. Okay, nerd
Yeah,
out.
come
Great.
in, man. Yeah.
8106 Oak Park. Come on, Michigan. Let's talk about real briefly the YouTube COPPA thing. I don't know a lot about it, but I just want to say this, and I know this is not going to be popular with people, but I'm going to say, everyone just chill out and relax. I know that
Well, it doesn't affect us in any way, shape, or
it
form.
doesn't affect
We don't
you
have
and
to
I.
worry about
We've
it.
never seen a dollar from advertising.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest with you.
And we swear.
We do.
Like,
I mean,
we swear. Hey, if you're 13, if you're under 13, don't watch this.
Right. I mean, I would like to change that a little bit. Like, I try to watch my swearing, but it was a no-brainer for me to put our videos at not for kids. This is not marketed for children.
Yeah.
And again, for us, we've never seen a penny.
Yeah.
Never. I do feel upset for the 12 toy reviewers who this affects.
I think there's a lot more than 12.
I know. I'm being a jerk. I'm definitely.
Yeah, dude. I mean,
it's
you
because
would
I
so
know,
change
because
your tune
I know.
if we had more
You're
subs,
right,
man.
but it's like I'm seeing guys cry on videos, and it's like you don't.
They're pissed.
I
get it. I'd be pissed if I were them. I mean, dude, we shoot and post the same day.
You're right.
I mean, these guys are putting weeks
right.
into their videos. They hours into editing.
But
I mean, it's what they do, man.
I know, and I appreciate.
So let's just say they open a shoe store next door.
Okay.
Right?
A shoe store? Okay.
A shoe store. And let's say you have to pay more taxes to the city because you're selling toys. And they don't. Like, they're making different rules because, like, it's bullshit.
I don't know if I consider that a fair analogy. My thought is, first of all, YouTube is covering...
We can't have you making money off kids,
Look,
man. This is all kid stuff. We cannot have you making money. Our city of Oak Park cannot have it happening.
No, I agree. They need to differentiate.
Bullshit.
They have to differentiate the two, kids show and not. But the thing is it seems like... I'm going to use Pixel Dan as an example. I think his shows are clearly for kids. I think he's got no problem.
Yeah, okay.
But my thought is YouTube is just covering their ass because they just had to pay $150 million.
Yeah.
So,
which is a day of profit for them.
That's a lot of money. Whether it's a day or not, this is their platform.
I think they should help their people out.
They
should at least try.
But,
they don't even
but
get it.
Do you think they're gonna? Would you put yourself on the line that much for a handful of guys who just have to make their settings differently? I'm becoming that
just
guy.
Making their settings differently means they're demonetized. When
You're
you
right.
have like 300,000 subs, that's money.
How much money are you making from that?
A lot.
You think so?
Like they're making 60 grand
But-
at least, if probably way more than 60
I agree with
grand.
you, but like, do they know that? Do they know? They don't know what's going to happen yet. Nobody knows what this means. I think it's just language to put YouTube out of the position of being liable for if something happens. And
I would say maybe.
And I think people are jumping the gun, and it's good to be concerned about it. Get a lawyer. If you're making enough money, you should get a lawyer. And then find out what the language means.
But the
don't
problem
know.
is the government. Somebody was saying, I don't know, I've watched so many videos.
Yeah,
they said
me too.
that there will be no differentiation between this and MP44.
And that's a problem.
They're both toys, and they're both for kids. They don't care how much it costs. If you're reviewing $400, it doesn't matter.
But here's the question: if you're marking it either not for kids,
yep,
or if you're making it for kids, like those are two options: either make it for kids or make it not for kids.
I would just put a disclaimer in front of every video.
Yeah,
this is not for children.
Well, just all you have to do is put a mark on your thing, not for children, and there you go. Or
that's what I would do.
Or just stop dropping F-bombs and make it for kids. I mean, to be honest with you...
Yeah, but the problem is you don't want to make it for kids. That's
why?
Because there's no money in it. Demonetized.
If
then
you
mark it for kids, it's money, man.
See? Well then make it for kids.
You don't want it. If it's made for kids... I think you're wrong. No chatting. No, I'm 100% right.
Oh.
No, it changes all... There's no specialized advertising because, like how it works, what this is all about, if you market not for kids, they can't use like the custom demographics for advertising. They turn chatting off.
Okay.
There's no...
Clearly, I
tiny no money.
Don't understand.
That's why everybody's freaking out about it.
Well, I guess it's a lot easier for me to be relaxed about it because we're not making a penny. We're just doing it for fun, and we market not for kids, so we're okay.
I would have a shit attack. If I were them, though.
You're probably right.
I would lose my shit.
You would definitely. I still say,
but I don't think I could ever be in a video that no one would confuse a video I'm in as for kids. I don't think.
I think if we just dropped a couple of the, we've lowered our F-bombs.
Yeah.
We're down to like 1 or 2 shits and maybe an ass.
1 or 2 shits, ass.
That's not bad, and I think that's good. I think it's okay to do. But yeah, we're not. Look, I personally think it's great when I hear from people who are like, "Hey, me and my kid watch your show together, and we both enjoy it," and that's what motivates me to stop dropping F-bombs because I do like that. I like to know that a dad or mom can watch this with their kid, and so that's motivation. But with that said, it's gonna slip. Like we're not making show.
Yeah,
we're
this is
making
not for kids.
we're making this for
Kid-friendly.
42-year-old
Yeah,
dudes who collect Star
I'm
Wars
never
toys.
I'm never gonna intentionally say
Right, you're not gonna
anything,
hey
like,
kiddos,
yeah.
I'm Brian, and
But
you know.
I'm never gonna try anything the other way too. I don't want to be insensitive to people.
Absolutely.
Or to I would never. I like
Middle
kids
ground,
a lot.
middle ground. That's
but
right.
yeah, like I would hope to have something that you could show your kids and be like, oh,
Right.
earmuffs.
Yeah,
for a
earmuffs,
second.
right,
Put
earmuffs,
earmuffs on.
right.
I shouldn't have said that. But that's it.
Right,
You know?
we're not
And it's
talking
like,
about something completely.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to
disgusting
talk
or-
about
yeah.
something that.
But I'm not interested in that. I'm interested in talking toys to guys who collect toys.
But the government's got to get smart about that.
I don't
Kids
know
don't have credit cards. Kids can't spend $400.
But their parents do,
Yeah,
and
their parents do.
As a parent, you marketing kids is the way to go.
What?
As a parent, I know
Marketing
that
to kids
yeah,
is the way to-
absolutely. That's where you're going to make
You
your
have to
money.
But the whole thing is,
Do you
like,
think-
let's look at Star Wars.
All right.
All right.
Hold on.
Like,
I gotta see what time. What time is it? Okay, we're good.
if you market Star Wars to kids, you lose because you get a view out of it. You have to market to us
Middle
because
ground.
we'll make our kids like it.
Middle ground. Here's a good point. I had a conversation with a guy who came into the shop the other day, and we had a nice conversation. And he grew up with the prequel trilogies, and he's like, "Look, that was my childhood."
Yeah.
And so, like, the things that we saw were cheesy, were his childhood. Just like
Yeah, but I love
like
the
Ewoks.
prequels now.
I know, but you
They
didn't
aged
then.
well.
Right.
Yeah, but they aged well.
That's my point. Look, there's a middle ground. I went and saw Frozen 2 with my daughter. It was marketed towards children, but it didn't talk down to children. It didn't look down to adults. It had some fun stuff I could watch. That's it, middle ground.
Yeah.
But then there's other things like, the Joker. That's clearly
Yeah, you're not
defined
gonna
for
take your kid
adults.
to that. Yeah,
Right.
that's
No,
not-
you're
yeah.
not a good parent if you do that. But Star Wars is a middle ground type franchise. It doesn't, it can stay in the middle.
And they have to keep it there.
I
I
agree.
think that once it gets
Oh, wait a
too
minute,
juvenile,
though. Resistance was kind of juvenile. What if they take it the other way? Would you be okay with them doing like ultra-violent Greedo show or something? Like, I don't need it. I don't need it. I think
love
Mandalorian.
Mandalorian.
Yeah,
It's like-
Mandalorian
It's super violent.
I agree.
mean, the body count when they went and
but it's not
recovered Baby Yoda.
it's not gratuitous.
It's not.
No, that's the
I
thing.
mean,
It's-
I saw a lot of bullets. I mean, or laser
but
blasts.
it wasn't
or whatever.
gratuitous. It wasn't heads exploding.
No, not at all. No.
I did not feel uncomfortable
I thought the
watching with my kids.
disintegration. Just disintegration.
It was awesome. It's super violent, but I didn't feel.
I loved it.
I know. I love when they threw Jawas from the top of the sandcrawler.
Yeah, they bamf.
But-
They bamf
yeah.
like Nightcrawler.
But it's in a way where my kids, and I'm using my kids as example, can sort of, I don't want to say laugh at death, but it's not.
It's not death.
It's death, but it's not scary
It's
death.
dispensing of targets that maybe
That
they're robots.
That stormtrooper though, fried to death, was
That
pretty
was
violent.
intense.
That was
I didn't
intense.
think- yeah.
He fried him
I
like
didn't
he was
think about
going
that.
to town on him. And
Hear
then
him screaming.
and then they have they have a shot of his charred body. Okay.
I'm so desensitized. Like you saying it. Makes
I
it
know,
funny,
but I think that was a little bit.
What do your
intense.
kids think of that? Were they like?
They didn't watch episode 3 yet.
Okay.
But I'm sure.
Will they cry?
No,
Not because of that, but like the whole like when he gives them up.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, and when he went back for him, I teared up a little bit.
Sure.
Not really, but I could have.
But he went back for him, and that's the
That's
beauty
what's awesome
of it.
about
Yes.
it. That's like ET-ness, you know?
Yes, it gave you a moment.
Made me want to cry a
That's
little
right.
bit.
It gave
Happy
you,
cry.
It gave
Happy
you,
cry.
It gave you a moment to feel, and then another moment to feel
Gear
again.
shifting up when it wasn't there.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
bastard. I was like, they worked,
Yeah.
though.
Totally.
Cheap move, and it worked.
Yeah.
it worked.
It wasn't cheap. It was just classic.
It was like,
It was
you really
good.
could pull that on me.
That's right. But it
They
was
did.
natural.
It
flowed.
worked.
Hey, I feel bad. Now I feel like I'm going to get a lot of crap for my COPPA conversations.
That's all right,
I
man.
no, like, I don't want to. Actually, I can take the heat, but, like, I clearly don't understand it. My point is, I'm jumping back, is I don't understand it fully. You probably don't understand it fully either. Ask questions, but don't cry. Just don't cry yet. Just don't cry. Cry when you know for sure that your living is going to be taken away. That's all I'm saying. Just hold the tears back for now, and be concerned. It's good to be concerned. That's all. I just wanted to straighten that out. So yeah, we got a lot of stuff next week. What else you got going on? Anything?
I got Voltron coming in 9 days.
Baby. I have Voltron coming in Tuesday. I got Black Arachnia again. I got those. This is promotion too. I got those Super 7 Action Master reaction figures coming in, the Transformer ones. I'm really excited about those. Yeah, I'm excited. So I'm gonna have those, but they're gonna hopefully they'll sell out quick. I'm excited for those. And then I got the heavy armor Mandalorian, and Mandalorian has truly put myself back in love with Star Wars.
Can you get like Kenner stuff? Like you get it like when it's new. I want a black man, the Boba Fett helmet.
Okay.
As soon as you can get it, get me one.
Okay, I'll order it.
I'd rather get it from you.
The Mandalorian figure, this one right here, it's like $70.
Really?
Yeah, because everyone's sold out of it.
That's
how
awesome.
Yeah, when a show is so popular that that happens. So
digital face sculpt and everything. Huh?
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, those figures are really like Hasbro really has got it.
I don't want to see his face.
I don't
for a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah, I mean, and I don't think we'll see it. I think he might show it in the show, but I don't think we might. I think
what do you mean?
Like it'll show him from behind with his helmet off, but we won't necessarily
so you see his flowing long hair,
maybe or something. Who knows?
I'm okay with seeing it, but I think they should wait at least to the end of the season or the beginning of next season. That's all I'm saying. Like, give it nice and slow.
Do you think we're gonna see Obi-Wan?
Get
him out of the hole.
Yes, because
I do.
I think they're going to set up that Obi-Wan show, which I also think is going to be great. That director, I believe her name is Deborah Chow, is taking on Obi-Wan.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, she's the one that did episode 3 of Mandalorian.
Is she gonna? She's gonna direct all of them?
Yeah, I think so. I think she's the director. So I think we're gonna score that. Man, Star Wars is in a good place. Look,
TV it is. Yeah.
Movie might be too. I don't know.
We'll
find out December.
That's gonna. 20th. Yeah, I mean. Hoping for the best, but I'm okay. But I don't know.
I'm okay too. I'm okay.
I don't care. Like honestly, it's like
that's okay.
In a good way, I don't care.
Yeah.
Mandalorian. That is where Star Wars is for me.
Me too.
And they're gonna have more of it.
That
renewed for season 2.
Keep making me some Mandalorian action figures, Kenner, and you got me buying everything, and I mean everything, everything. Anything else? All right. Well, until next time,
nerd out.